Oh, Friday the 13th. That's not good.
Morning.
Morning. Hey, have you talked to Mokizuki-kun at all? A little bit. He's good at the piano. Oh yeah? You think maybe you could get along with him? Sure. He seems really, affectionate. Is that normal overseas?
Hey there.
Why, hello, Takaba-san. Oh, and good morning to you too, Yoshio-kun. Oh, hey. Good morning, Mokizuki-kun. Please, call me Ryoji. You see, since I transferred here at such an awkward time, I was hoping I could get to know everyone better.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It must suck having to transfer schools so often.
Yeah.
Can't deny that. I should be used to it by now, but it's always hard to leave new friends. Gets a little lonely, you know? I would be surprised if you ever had a friend. You're very awkward. So how about keeping me company for a little while? Wanna grab a quick bite sometime? Oh, well, that's rude. I don't think he's flirting. He's just, you know, awkward. And he's very forward at the same time. After school. Okay. We've got no Yukari. We've got our boy. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
The school trip is coming up. Aren't you excited? Definitely. Do you know where we're going? I'll make sure we have a great time while we're there. Oh, thank you. Okay. Fuka. I feel like I should finish one of these two. You're at rank 9. You're at rank... Go on then, Kenji. You're my least favourite of the two of you. So we'll hang out together. Spend some time. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna get an extra large special today and should I also order a rice bowl? It's your choice.
Another day, another bowl of ramen.
Yeah, I guess. Just slurp up that ramen, you know? Despite its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavour that's enhanced by the noodles.
Damn, this really is some bomb ramen. How could I ever leave this city?
Oh, you're such an idiot, yeah.
Miss Kano must be in Kyushu by now. I wonder if she had her wedding already.
Maybe. It's been a while. I took my sweet time getting back to you. Maybe she... Yeah. I'm on the final rank. There's no way it's gonna get down. I'm taking your egg because you're thinking of her so much.
Hey, dude, give that back.
Stop talking about her. We're over. It's done.
That's all I got in this world, man. Hand it over or else.
Never. We chatted for a while.
Man, it's always a blast hanging out with you. That said, I still want a girlfriend.
Get one closer to your age. I think, is her name Ryo? There's a girl in school that has a total crush on you. And maybe you should do something about that, huh? Yeah, you want me to find you a girl? I'll find you a girl.
Really? Who? Someone from your
No,
dorm?
I'll find Ryo. Yuki knows her, so I'll find her.
Sounds like I should be making more surprise visits.
I mean, I wish you luck. I've got, how many girls have we got? We've got 4 girls. The only one that you have a chance with is Fuka. The other 3 will punch your lights out.
No. I'm getting off track.
Are you?
I've been doing some thinking after everything that went down.
Important things?
When Emily left, I was sad, sure. top of that, I felt really dumb.
Why would you feel really dumb? I say, knowing exactly why you should feel. You should feel dumb. You were stupid.
Did I really love Eniri? Or did I just love the idea of dating a teacher?
Probably a bit of both.
I thought about it a lot.
And what conclusion did you come to?
But I couldn't figure it out.
Oh.
What I did figure out is you're a true friend.
Yeah, oh God, it was so hard, so hard. Just being your friend, like, doing all this, it was like, oh, pulling teeth, you know? Yeah, we're great friends.
Damn it, why do I say such embarrassing things? God, I'm such a dumbass.
I'm not going to disagree. I'm definitely not going to disagree with that.
Anyway, here, take this.
Ooh, what you got for me, dude? What have you got for me? A handmade choker? Why are you giving me this?
I made it for you. Figured you could pull it off.
What?
Your fashion sense is kind of, so I wanted to help you out. I mean, that's what best friends
I
do,
mean,
right?
look at what you're wearing and what I'm wearing. I mean,
Symbol of our
from the
friendship.
back, it's the exact same picture, to be honest. I feel like I pull it off better, you know? Tomochika told me I'm his best friend. I feel a strong bond with Tomochika. I mean, you're still calling him by his last name. But hey, we've finished
I am that.
rank 1, final rank of the first social link.
Finally matured.
Magician.
The innermost power of the magician arcana hath been set.
And the best thing is,
We now
I never have to talk to this guy ever again. Yay! I am excited about that. Rank 10. Beautiful. Okay, so the magician social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Futsumushi, the warrior gods. Okay, thank you.
I worked up an appetite acting all weird around you. More eggs, please. Make it 10.
10. It's a lot of stuff. Tomochika and I spent hours hanging out. Hours, huh? That's a long time.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello. Is it just me, or does Junpei-san seem unhappy about something? He's been mumbling under his breath for the longest time. Do you think it's about Chidori-san? Well, it's probably best to let him be until we know what's on his mind, right? I'll ask him if he's around. I'm worried about Kirijo-senpai. She's usually so calm and level-headed. I can't bear to see her this way. I hope the school trip will cheer her up. I hope it's enough to make her forget her troubles. Oh, there's no Junpei here.
I have a suggestion.
I have thought long and hard about Ryoji-san, though I still don't know exactly what is so unsettling about him. I want you to remain cautious around him. Okay, no. No, there's no Junpei. Well, we'll go on to the computer. And I got some new ones last night. I got some dating site notes. So it helps bring up, I think it's to do with you could upgrade your relationships at the shrine. And this means you can do it at night as well. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's chat. So So we picture somebody in our heads. We need to think of, let's go with Yukari. We're pretty high on Yukari. Current progress 3%. Continue focusing while you wait. Okay, so hopefully that means that it'll upgrade now. Having meditated on our relationship, Yukari feels more important to me. So our bond is going stronger. And there we go. I think... Well, I don't even know whether we had not enough there. If that makes sense. But we can talk to her if and when we need to. What's up, Yoshio?
Hey there.
Good morning, Yoshio-kun. Morning.
Get a load of this.
Hey, you know, the two of you would totally get along. He actually wanted to know more about Gekigan High, so naturally I had to share my wisdom with him. I'm so sorry. Anyway, he's a real cool dude to hang with. That's a weird thing that you're saying directly to me in front of him.
Much obliged.
Thanks for helping me out, Junpei-kun. Thanks especially for telling me who's in the top 10 cuties of Gekigan High, too. Shh! Pipe down! If Yuka-chan hears about this, my rep's gonna go down the toilet. What, when she beats the crap out of you? Isn't it already rock bottom? Dude, quit rubbing salt into my wound. I'm just an easily misunderstood fellow, okay? You two are pretty close, huh? I hope we can also be good friends too, Yoshio-kun, since we're both transfer students after all. Me too. I hope that's the case. Oh, in the morning.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Oh, we got another magic lesson. I'll be teaching you today because, well, maybe it's best that you don't know. Anyway, I'm filling in last minute, so I didn't have much time to come up with a lesson plan. The first thing that came to mind was a lecture on practical magic. How about we discuss some breathing techniques? I know some people would say breathing anything but magic, but the two are actually closely linked. That's because breathing affects more than your body. It influences the mind as well. So that's why you go, like when you're having panic attacks and stuff, you're supposed to do breathing methods to keep yourself calm, right? That makes sense. It makes sense what you're saying. I'm yawning at him now, but sorry. The ancient Greek word for breathe is pneuma. It was a very important concept in the medical science of the day. Is that where pneumonia comes from? Later, Gnostic Christians used pneuma to refer to the human spirit, a concept separate from the soul. That was around the time when breathing techniques were recognized as being so crucial to successful magic. I could name all sorts of examples where this influence is felt today. Like yoga, breathing is an especially important factor there. There's also the Shinto concept of ibuki, meaning both breath and inner strength, that is often incorporated into martial arts training. So you can see how breathing techniques have spread through the world thanks to the power of magic. But back to practical matters. Let me show you something called Dantian breathing. Some say Gautama Buddha himself practiced this method while on Earth. It's a breathing exercise where you focus on a specific Dantian or energy center in your body. So the first step is simply focusing on the right Dantian, as each person has multiple. For this exercise, focus on the lower one. It's about 3 finger widths below the navel. Why does such a seemingly random spot on the body receive such a high regard to the point of being specially named? It's because it's the Dantian where the most energy can be charged within the body. Once you start the exercise, you might notice that the energy you send there can't be felt elsewhere in the body. This is because the Dantian absorbs your spiritual energy, further strengthening the body and mind. I've got to be honest, I don't think I'm taking any of this in. You are talking a lot of stuff. let's try doing some Dantian breathing now. For first timers, it's usually a good idea to place your hands in the proper spots. This helps to maintain focus. Once you've pinpointed your Dantian, you can begin the breathing process. Imagine the air you pull in with the diaphragm is coalescing within the Dantian. Then just deliberately exhale through the nose. The goal with each breath is to channel energy into your Dantian until you can feel it begin to harden. That's the point when you should exhale. And simply repeat this process as desired. That's all. Oh, except one important note. If you're doing it correctly, there shouldn't be any pain. After all, when you boil it down, you're simply breathing in and out. That means if it hurts, then there's likely some sort of mental thing going on instead. Something inhibiting your mind. I'm feeling sleepy as well, but we'll stay awake. We'll be good. Be good. So you see how breathing methods affect meditation, making it crucial to magicians. Remember, it's very important to believe that you're doing more than just breathing. As a matter of fact, you can even improve your physical fitness with the right breathing techniques. This leads in turn to the improvement of your psyche and your astral form. Alright, that's it for today. Jeez. That was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of talking. And I'm yawning again.
There you are. Finally found
Mitsuru,
you.
hi.
Hey, Takeba.
You hardly ever miss student council meetings. I've been looking all over for you.
How are you feeling?
Did someone ask you to come find me?
I think she decided to come herself.
Well, yeah. I'm not a member or anything, but still.
Ah, well,
I thought she was a member.
sorry about that.
She it feels like she's in the student council room longer and more often than I am. So I don't know why she asked me to be a member and not Yukari.
You've been pretty busy, huh? What with the class trip and all. It's for both second and third years, so I imagine you have your hands full too.
And her father as well.
The class trip.
Did you forget?
Even if I did go, I'd only spoil the fun.
You need to go. It might not cheer you up, but you need something to take your mind off things at the moment. And I think that's a perfect opportunity.
Wait, you're not thinking of skipping the trip, are you?
Of course she is.
You can't do that. That's not an option.
You can if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend.
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you.
About what?
About your dad? About something else?
Well, honestly, you're not the easiest person to relate to. But I lost my dad too. And I know what that's like.
Takeba.
So I've decided I don't want our friendship to be over. I'm going to be more upfront with you from now on.
There she is.
This random guy. I don't think Mitsuru even knows who he is, and he's just like, "Hi."
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Are you talking to Mitsuru as well?
Huh? Ryoji-kun?
Ryoji.
Why are you up here?
She doesn't like him either.
Huh? Weren't you looking for Miss President too?
Yeah, we got distracted. Go away.
I was doing the same thing. Some guy asked me to find her. He said if I didn't, the class trip might get canceled.
I think he was exaggerating.
Odagiri-kun. He'll hit up anyone in arm's reach for a favor.
Is that my guy from the thingy?
In any case, looks like I found you, Mitsuru Kirijo-san. And I have to say, you're quite stunning. Maybe we could go out sometime?
God, you're lucky she's upset at the moment. She would punch you in the face.
I know this place on the top floor of a 5-star hotel.
Why do you know a place like that?
The restaurant up there has a view of the city nightscape that's almost as breathtaking as you.
That is actually a very nice flirting pickup line.
Nightscape?
But she won't understand it either, I don't think.
Senpai, you better head back to the meeting.
Oh, right. Takeba, thank you for coming to find me.
Aww.
For now, I'd better see to my duties.
Hey, she left without giving me an answer.
I think that's answer enough.
For now, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Well, how about you, Yukari-san? Care to join me for dinner?
Oh, nobody wants to be second pick.
I know this place on Shirakawa
Oh.
Boulevard.
I told you one of them was gonna punch him. And who else was it? Kenji, yeah. Oh dear. Task has ended for today. Oh my boy. Hey, Aigis. The fact that this school conducts its field trips every other year is unusual, is it not? So there was no trip last year, which means the current third years haven't gone on their school trip yet. The first year students don't go on a trip, so this year the second and third years are going together. That's weird. That's a choice, a weird choice. I like how they're so close to each other as well, even though Aigis doesn't like them. Come on, move around. Kirijo-san wasn't very receptive when I asked her out. What did I do wrong? Maybe I should have suggested a different restaurant. She seems like a tough nut to crack. Yeah, it doesn't help that her father just died. Leave her alone. We've got a lot of people. Have I finished yours yet? Yeah, why are you talking to me? And we've got my girls. So I can go closer to those two. Oh, let me check them. Let me check them. Yeah, Odagiri, I was right. He is the guy that would over-exaggerate and be like, yeah. The school trip, it might get cancelled. Okay, so we've got... See, Chihiro doesn't message me. See, no Chihiro. Rank 8. Ooh, I'm close. Have I finished yours? Ooh, strength 9. Ooh, we'll have to go with you. I'm trying to finish some of them now, because I've stopped quite a few of them at rank 9. I am about to finish. So let's spend some time together. I'm going to stop by the faculty office to go over some notes. Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
No problem.
I was asking the teacher about something I didn't understand in class.
Hey, no problem.
But then it led to even more questions, so I was stuck there for a while.
No worries.
Ugh, this is so heavy. I shouldn't have crammed everything in there.
Probably not. Stuff for the track team?
Nope, they're reference books.
Ah.
There were so many things I wanted to ask. I ended up bringing the books for every subject.
You okay?
Whenever I come to this field, I get so nostalgic. hasn't even been that long since we coached those kids, though, huh?
No, no, I don't think it's been that long. I'm trying to think when it was. It's been at least like a month at the most. And I don't think it's been that long. That's just how fulfilling it was. Yeah, it's a memory that we're gonna look back
I had to
on
really put my brains and body to work.
and be like, do you remember when we were hanging out with those kids and we did all that stuff with them? And you'll go, yes.
I've never had to run around like that. Not even for the track team. Oh, that's right. Here, take this.
What have you got for me? A kid's letter.
It's from those kids. They told me to make sure I give it to him.
Oh, they said my name. Oh, they remembered my name. That's sweet. I was Yuko's boyfriend for most of it.
Coach or
Yeah.
boyfriend, huh? You get something like this, it makes you forget how tough it was in the moment.
Yeah. And now it's just a good memory.
Kind of makes me want to do it all again. What about you?
Yeah, if the opportunity arises, it's definitely something that we'll be interested in.
You're right. Oh, but I would like more people to help out next time. It was pretty hard with just the two of us.
Well, now it's something that we know that you want to do. We can just ask some more. We can probably ask Kaz to help, right?
Once I'm caught up on school, I'd like to take some time to think. Not just about coaching, but about enjoying life.
Yeah, if you
and
want
stuff
to be a
too.
coach, that would look perfect on your, resume. Being like, yes, during school for 2 years, I coached some of the little kids,
I can hardly wait.
so I have a little
Alright,
bit,
time to study
bit
like hell.
of experience.
Oh, let me know when you figure out what you want to do for your future too, okay?
Yeah.
If you decide on something similar, maybe we could even study
What?
together.
Could you see me being a teacher? Yuko and I talked for a long time. I feel a strong bond with Yuko. And there we go. We got another rank up, a max rank of.
I am that.
What are we again? What are you? Strength?
The bond now has
Strength?
matured, had finally matured.
Come on, let me know.
The innermost power of the strength arcana hath been set free.
Have it now. Sorry.
Now
I'm
still
stupid. I'm a bit,
ultimate form of the strength within myself.
feeling weird today. I'm both like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I think it's just the fact that nothing much is happening at the moment, so we're just doing the social links and stuff. And I both want it to be quick, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like all that magic stuff about breathing just really, really made me feel weird.
Oh, look at the time. I need to go buy some reference
Maybe you should wait until you've emptied your bag first.
books. See you around.
See you. Bye-bye. After saying goodbye to Yuko, I decided to go back to the dorm. Did I now?
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. Thank you. I will join you at Tartarus tonight. I'm not planning to go to Tartarus tonight. I apologise for worrying everyone. Our only priority now is to do something about Tartarus. I'll be counting on you all again. Well, the school trip is next week, so that should be fun. But unfortunately, Amada and Kolimaru will have to stay here. Who with? Who with? Mitsuru, who's looking after the child while we're gone?
Salut.
Are you looking forward to the trip, Hayashi? Yeah, pretty much.
I see.
I didn't realize it was happening until like after everything that happened at the beginning of the month, and now I'm like, I really need some time off. I hope it will be memorable. and I hope they're good memories. School trip, huh? Unfortunately, I can't tag along, so I'll hold the fort. Would you bring me back a souvenir? Preferably something other than a t-shirt or a keychain. I heard they have some really good Nama Yatsuhashi there. I will definitely keep my eye out.
Oh, hi.
I was just speaking with Yukari-chan earlier. Did you know that she used to live in Kyoto? I didn't know that. I knew she'd moved. I didn't know either until I asked her myself. I hope she didn't actually tell me that before. Yukari-chan sounds like she's from here, but I wonder if she'll speak with an accent in Kyoto. Can I just say, I always notice it with Yukari, but I love the fact that they do little like things. Like there she is, she's eating her whatever food, her snack. And it's just really nice to actually see her eating it. Like he's got his little bag of crisps. And I know I've seen Yukari sit down here with like makeup and she's painting her nails. And I really appreciate that they're not just sat there doing nothing. Like my dear Mitsuru is. Or Akihiko awkwardly standing next to the TV like a goddamn dog. Everyone's so overly excited about Kyoto. I mean, there's a bunch of historic landmarks, but other than that, it's not much different from here. Have I finished your thing? No, we've not finished that one yet.
Excuse me.
I am unable to comprehend the significance of a trip. I thought that it was simply an activity to experience, but it seems to be more complex than that. What do you obtain when you go on a trip? Memories, yeah. Memories. How do you benefit from gaining memories? This matter is indeed difficult to comprehend. So who's upstairs? Anybody? Ooh, I guess it's Junpei or Akihiko. Feels a while since I've talked to you, and apparently there's something wrong.
Oh yeah.
Hey, guess what? I just borrowed some more of that manga from last time. I got way more volumes this time. Carrying them all was a drag though. Ugh, then we better read some of it then, huh? Ah, yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Man, our hero took an underdog baseball team that didn't even have enough players all the way to nationals.
Did he at least get more for that?
No matter how tough the rival or desperate the situation, the hero always ends up finding a way. Hey, we're technically a team too, aren't we? Means we need a hotshot of our own, right?
Right. You're onto something.
Don't sweat it. We've already got ourselves a major hotshot. Me. Everyone else has got their own strengths. Kind of like the characters in a manga.
I guess. What, you're the Jack of all trades, so you're like the hero guy?
Either way, kind of blows that real life can't be like how it is in a manga.
It depends which manga we're talking about, to be honest. Because some of them it's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have one about that, you know?
Anywho, on to the next page.
Let's turn over then.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just before the big game, the hero collapses.
Are we reading the same one, or are you just like spoiling it for me?
All after getting everyone together, training like crazy, becoming a hotshot hitter, and carrying the whole team all by himself.
The young hero's dedication filled me with courage.
Dying to know what happens next, huh? And I'll borrow the rest of the volume from my buddy, Ronto.
Now we're on Sunday. Ooh, we got people that we're gonna completely ignore. Ooh, it's my girl flow. Ooh. when do we have our trip then? That's the question. Let's have a quick look. A quick look. There's no school today. No. So not that long, a couple of days now. And then it's the school trip. 4 days. Pretty much 2 days. I'm guessing we're going to be travelling on Tuesday and Friday. And then back to school on the Saturday. That would not be fair. But I think that's how it's going to be. Yeah, I was like, did I talk to Tanaki yet? I hadn't.
It's amazing!
So what we got? Ooh, a jacket time.
Not bad, kid.
Mega protein, that could be good. 8 of it though, wow. We've got the money, why not splurge? Let's do it.
Thanks, kid.
You're welcome, dude. Sorry, I don't know whether you hear that. Is that thunder outside? Wow.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. It's not even raining, but that sounded like thunder. Okay. Oh, we've got Akinari. It is a Sunday. What have we got? What's this actually? Do we have something from Velvet Dream? We've got you. Am I not ready to level up with you?
Listen.
Oh, no thank you. No thank you. I'll do one of those dating site things. Hey, what's up? May I have a moment of your time? There is yet another location I would like to visit. Would it be alright if, well, if you could invite me to your room?
I shall be waiting then.
I'll be waiting for you here.
Marvelous.
I can sense that the power growing within you stems from the bonds you have forged and nurtured. Oh, okay. That's something else.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. Let's go to my room.
I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you to ask. Shall we be on our way? Yes.
So, this is your current domicile?
It is.
The student dormitory.
The student dormitory, yes. The dorm. C's dormitory.
So this is your
I didn't go downstairs
I've never
to see who
seen
was
many
in
of these
at the
items
moment.
before.
Who saw this woman walk into my house?
If I might be permitted to ask, when I made the request to visit your room,
Yes.
did it make you a little suspicious?
No, you're weird. Not really. I'm used to your weird requests.
I see. In truth, there is something I wanted
It
to
better
tell you.
not be a love confession, love. Because, no.
During my forays into your world, I encountered a great many things.
You did you?
Every single one of our outings is a treasured memory, each one a polished, glittering gem. Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine. Idling the hours away at the shrine, even visiting your school for a day. And I came to a realization. I had been subconsciously requesting to visit locations that were more and more central
Oh no,
to
she
your life.
She is admitting she loves me. No, thank you.
And today, I endeavored to visit the one place in your world where I could learn the most about you. That is the reason as to why I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold. Do you recall the day you gave me a
she's
tour of your
holding
school?
my hand. Vaguely.
There was a moment where I mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I touched you.
It's been a while though, so I can't remember the exact details. But I think he might, maybe.
It was the first time I'd ever felt that way.
I don't want to make her feel bad, so we'll just lie to make her happy, right? That's how
I
relationships
thought to
work.
myself, Why did I feel so fulfilled?
Because you love me.
But after coming all the way here,
me.
I finally found my answer. I believe it's because I had the chance to walk in your shoes. Those of us who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great anticipation for our guests.
So do people not arrive, if that makes sense? Like, I know there's quite a lot of guests. You keep mentioning your brother, and like, does your brother get a guest? You know, I'm assuming it's Theodore from Portable that you're talking about, and you can get him if you play the female character. But like, if you don't play the female character, if you don't have the female character, you know, she doesn't exist in this game, but he exists. Does he have a guest?
Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason for being. When I'm together with you, I can have that all for myself.
I don't think you get it, really. I don't think you could understand something like that.
Let me put it more plainly. I'm rather naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times when I behaved quite strangely.
So many times.
However, even I understand the significance of inviting a gentleman into his own room.
Okay, I assumed you didn't, and that's why I didn't find it weird.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to guide me
Oh,
through.
excuse me? Sure.
Thank you.
I don't know whether I would do that. Like, is it a relationship that we're going to get into? I don't think so, because usually it's like, you've got to choose your words very carefully. Oh, did we just have sex in the room? I spent some time alone with Elizabeth.
I feel as if I've become an entirely different person compared to when I first set foot in your world. If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely.
I mean, I wasn't dating anyone, so it's fine. Oops.
But I understand that wouldn't be ideal for you. That is why I am drawing the line. No more visits here. I shall remain on my side.
Okay. But
Thank you
I
very
think,
much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery.
I think this is the last visit that she does. Well, she's just said it is. And that means that technically I don't need to do any more requests. Because I don't think there's any more, like, trophies. Trophies, like, have anything to do with that, if that makes sense.
I am truly grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
I return to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. Yes, a distinguished visitor. I get something for that, though.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
Ooh, we can get
I'm looking forward.
Lucifer, huh? However, I am willing to stay by your side, no matter what heights you reach. I will overcome any ordeal that may stand in the way of my goal. That, I believe so. This now concludes the last of my requests to explore your world.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. Please take this as your reward. Tyrant's Horn. And we can now fuse Lucifer, King of Hell, apparently. Why did I do it like that? Go back up. So, like I said, most of these is...
The look in your eyes. It's strong.
Sorry,
It's
I'm distracted.
a far
You're
cry
distracting
from how
me.
you looked the day
These
we
are, a
first
lot of
met.
these are for Tartarus. That one is for, I think you get some from the
Very well,
field
then.
trip, or you could get some if I remember. Who did I say I was going to see? Yeah, so now he's showing up in the Polonia Mall. Who's in Iwatodai? Is it just the bookshop couple? Ooh, there's you as well though. Which one of you are lower? Nope, that's not even the right thing. So you are... What were you? Rank 7? Yeah. Gourmet. Okay, he's the lowest, so we'll chat with him. Or maybe I should chat with the guy that's only here on Sundays. I've made my choice. I like him better than the dying man. I don't really want Akinari to bring my mood down. And he always does. Ooh, what is that?
I'm so lucky I get to eat such
It looks
amazing
nice.
food. Should I bring some home? If I do, I'd have to pay for it.
Yeah, do it. It's good. You get to eat more of it.
Yeah, I will. It feels wrong being the only one who gets to eat. Oh, by the way, about my mom.
Oh, yeah, is she okay?
She's gonna be out of the hospital soon. Just when I was finally getting the hang of taking care of everyone myself.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Bring her back in, you know?
And guess what else? My teammates offered to help me with the kids, too.
Oh, that's sweet of them.
They even said they'd pick my sister up from preschool.
That's kind of weird.
I guess everyone's been worried about me. And there I was, total tunnel vision, trying to do everything on my own. In the end, maybe it was my fault the team couldn't work together.
It sure was. Oh my god, he
You
liked
don't
that
mince
as well.
words,
I don't mince words, do I? I guess not.
I feel a lot better about everything, now that I know how everyone really feels. I'm having fun just running laps. Body feels light as a feather now.
Light as a feather.
Oops, guess I kinda started rambling there. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Take it easy. And don't forget, I'm only able to focus on training again because you had my back.
Oh, that's nice of you to say
I feel
so.
great. So, thanks, buddy.
Thank you. That was the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. You really spoke from the heart. I feel like we're getting closer. Rank 8.
Later.
Later. I decided to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? It was alright, thank you for asking. How was your day? Nothing new happened, I'm seeing. Where is everybody?
It's not like that.
I wasn't born in Kyoto or anything, I just lived there for a bit. But our classmates keep asking if I'll show them around. It's getting annoying. I know they're just excited for the trip, but I'm not really in the mood to be everyone's tour guide. Aw, no worries. Oh, everybody's up here, huh? Mitsuru's still not 100% yet, and I don't know what we should be doing. Damn it, how long is this situation gonna last? Who knows?
So,
Sanada-san is going through a tough time too. This is bad, man. What if the third year's decided to quit C's? I don't know if we can handle things on our own, man.
But that's...
Junpei-san. Junpei-san, don't say that sort of thing. Oh, sorry. He just calls it as he sees it, right? Pants. He seems to be ready for anything. Mitsuru-san and Sanada-san have been the ones taking charge this whole time. But now even they don't know what to do. What's going to happen to us? Are you telling me not to worry, Karimaru? You're such a brave dog. typing with the music. What am I doing? Let's try the computer. What have we got here? Got some stuff. We've got a choice. Who was it? Who was the guy that we wanted to talk to earlier? Was it? No. I can't remember which one. Which one was it that I talked to and I was like, oh, we can use a dating site note for them. I can't remember, so we'll just go for the revenge site notes. I can't access the site the URL normally leads to. It seems the revenge website has been shut down. I should do something else to pass the time. Okay. Okay, I failed that, did I? What else we got? Image Master. Image muscle training, even. Image Master? What am I talking about? It looks like software that stimulates muscles through image training. Now watch these strength training videos and imagine yourself participating. I watch the videos and picture myself working out in my head. For some reason I feel as exhausted as if I actually did the training. I feel like the image training may have actually strengthened my muscles. HP is increased by 9, hell yeah. I should go back to my room. So when is it? Not long now. Is it tomorrow? Well, I'm at school now, so it's not today. I can hear people talking.
Hey there!
The school trip's tomorrow. Are you all packed?
Hey, listen!
You bet I am. I've got it all covered. Yukata, bathing suit, flashlight, snacks.
Ah.
You travel light, do you? You don't travel light, do you? The first bell has rung. Excuse me.
So, in this section,
Tomorrow you leave in your field trip. Ah, Kyoto, home of my heart. Some teachers think you should be out visiting foreign countries, but I shut those ideas down every single year. It's shameful the way we've lost our passion for our homeland. Why don't we spend some time today learning about our country's innate beauty? I'm sure your other teachers haven't covered that at all, that's for sure. You know that our national flower is the cherry blossom, right? I did not know that. It is not a surprise though. However, back in the days of the man Yoshi, you to ask someone what it was, they'd tell you it was the plum. So you can just change that no matter when, and you know, you can just be like, actually, this is going to be our flower. I'm feeling sleepy. We'll stay awake.
yes, precisely.
Wake up. Anyway, so one day my neighbour invited me out. What? How did we get from there to there? She fed me absolute gruel. I'll never forget the taste. Okay. That's a choice. Well, I still tried to offer something in return, but she only kept waving off my gift. Humility is the true Japanese way, but not few children today. No, you're locked on nothing but ... I forced myself awake to listen to the lecture. Don't do that. I should have gone to sleep. Classes ended for today. Okay, we've got my boy. Oops. No, my girl. Fuka, 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 fuka. very close to finishing Fuka now. Let's spend some time with her. Thank you. I'd like to go to the roof then, shall we? We shall.
So, please don't laugh at this, okay?
Oh, right, this is the romantic like, what's what I'm looking for? It's not like, it's sort of like proposal, romantic. You know, she's putting herself forward and out there. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. That's not good.
I let Yukari-chan try a new dish I made. She liked it so much, she ended up eating it all.
Yeah, your cooking's getting good then, huh?
So I told her it was meant to return the favor for what everyone's done for me. But she got really confused and asked me what favor this was about. It didn't seem like she had any idea what I was talking about, so I told her the whole story.
And then she told you that you were being silly.
And when I finished, she burst out laughing.
Oh.
She told me I didn't need to do anything like that.
No, I definitely agree with her, yeah.
She said, when you're friends, you don't keep score.
That's funny. I like that. I like the actual laugh, the cackle. Yeah, I feel like she's right.
I'd been so negative this whole time.
You're not being negative.
I felt like I needed to be useful to belong here. Even though that wasn't true at all. It was just what I was telling myself. I was being blinded by my fear.
Oh, Fuka.
But understanding this made me realize what I really wanted to do.
And what's that?
I've been going on about wanting to repay everyone for what they've done for me, but the real reason is a lot more simple. So, will you hear me out?
Sure, you probably won't like my answer, but totally.
Normally, I'd ask your opinion on how best to do something like this, but I want you by my side. I want to be together with you, forever.
I mean, you're not gonna like my answer. Wait. They both seem... It seems very, Me too.
I hope you understood what I meant just now.
Okay, so now I was like, they both seem like very romantic responses. Yeah, I'm sorry, we'll always be friends, Fuka. But not the way, I don't like you that way. I'm sorry, I love the robots. I'm in love with the robot, okay?
You know, as long as I'm with you and everyone else.
If I could, you know, hang out with the robot, I'd be hanging out with the robot, but
then
not
I
yet.
feel like I'll be okay, no matter what happens. I know our bonds can't be torn apart. I wouldn't have been able to think like this if you hadn't been there to help me with my terrible cooking. So thank you for everything.
Aww.
I won't dwell on having to repay everyone anymore. But I think I'm I'm going to stick with cooking for a bit longer. And this time, not to maintain my relationship with anyone, but because I want to do it for myself.
I can sense Luca's determination. It seems we've grown closer.
So, if it's alright with you, do you think you could still help me with my cooking sometime? I know it might not always
Oh,
go
yeah, no
well,
problem,
and
no
sometimes
problem.
it might feel like I'm imposing on you. But I think it'd be fun to cook with friends.
Sure. Sure.
Yes! Thank you! I figured it would be best to choose something that's fun to do with others. I can't wait! Oh, I need to get going.
Yeah, I'll see you later then, Fuka.
I have to go shopping for cookbooks. Let me know if you think of anything too, okay?
I definitely won't be doing that, but sure.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll hang out. We'll hang out over the holidays if you want. Not the holiday, over the school trip. Let's go back to the dorm. There's a box on the counter. I got my new jacket. Yay! And mega protein. Give some of that to my boy. Not that boy, Akihiko. Tomorrow's the school trip, dude. I'm so psyched. Kinda sucks that we're only going to Kyoto, though. Junpei-san seems to have his energy back. I guess there was no reason to worry about him. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm always energetic. By the way, you better behave while we're gone. Don't go throwing any parties, got it?
Yes.
I won't. Oh, and please don't worry about bringing me back a souvenir. Hey, are you trying to use reverse psychosis on me or something? Psychology.
No.
Of course not. It's just that Kyoto has a lot of great tasting snacks. Okay, he wants a snack, does he? Oh, and we've got the crops that have been put in there. Yep, let's go check on them then. I didn't really mean to do that. Nope. So close, so close. Some golden tomatoes. Let's get some soul spinach. Plant that. Make that grow good. Let's be put on the second floor. What are you girls doing up here? Got any plans for tonight? This week? Tonight? I understand how important a school trip is for everyone. I thought this trip was simply a means for temporary peace of mind. In other words, comfort. However, it is something more meaningful that will boost morale for future battles, is it not?
What?
That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I do hope everyone enjoys this trip. I hope so too. But it's hard to have fun when literally everything else is on my mind. I wonder when we'll be able to figure out how to move forward. Well, it's not like it'll help fix our current situation, but maybe a trip will give us a chance to clear our heads or something.
No.
Yes, besides, partaking of a school trip is a rare occurrence. It would be suboptimal to waste such an opportunity.
You think so?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey.
It must be really difficult to bounce back from such a painful incident. But the school trip only happens once, so I really hope she can make some good memories there.
About that.
Yeah, I know, but... yeah, I hope she gets to forget about things just for a little while. Anybody else want to talk to us? We've got our boys. In this world, there are things you can't change, so it's better to focus on those things you can. Got that, bro?
Alright.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, let's have a blast on the school trip. And they said, let's not have a blast. That's completely different. But Akihiko, Mitsui finally decided to go on the school trip too. I was really worried she wouldn't, so that's one piece of good news. I guess so. Are you okay?
Salut.
Are you looking forward to the trip, Hiyashi?
I see.
Well, I hope it will be memorable. Yeah. But it is. We're gonna probably a long way to travel tomorrow. I keep yawning, so let's have a a good night's rest. And I will pick this back up tomorrow.